so good to be here with you again.
Thank you, Davey. SoulJuiceTV, yay!
Yay, Awahoshi, yay! We've both got lipstick on. Wow. The goddess factor, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
That's right.
Now, how do I open this? Us women, us goddesses,
Yes.
you know, we're looking for the good quality man or to be honoured as women. And we were having a conversation about this, and Awa told me this amazing mantra.
Yes.
And I felt that it was really important for us to share it with people. So
This mantra comes from the time of Sanskrit, so it's at least 5,000 years old. A time when we were really in loving harmony as divine couples.
Aww.
Gods and goddesses, yeah.
Whew, goose pimples.
And it's a beautiful mantra, Sat Patim Dehi Parameshvara. And at first I just thought, oh, it's nice that it's a mantra to attract a man that would be truthful and respectful. And it doesn't have to only be for intimate relationships. It's to have positive working relationships, because we realize as women we are still working in a patriarchal society in many, many, many cultures. And therefore sometimes we don't feel respected because it's not equal. So I began using this mantra when I had my wellness center in Italy, in Sicily, and I was working with a lot of men, electricians, plumbers, because I had 9 bathrooms, rehabilitation, and I started singing Sat Patim Dehi Parameshvara. You can sing it any way you like. The word Sat means truth, Dehi, Sat Patim is respect, Dehi is to bring truth and respect to you in the form of a divine male, which is Parameshvara. So Sat Patim Dehi Parameshvara. Then other women kept coming to me and telling me about difficult moments in their life, difficult relationships, and really all they wanted was to be in truth and be in respect. And so the tradition of this ancient history of using mantra to change your auric field. So when I'm singing mantra, I'm vibrating my pineal and pineal pituitary gland. And that then vibrates the skull, and that releases hormones in my biochemistry, and that magnetizes a different energy to me. That's how it works on a more physics level. Sometimes people think mantra, but you say metaphysics. When you say metaphysics, you know that it's also including physics. So
Metaphysics means beyond physical, doesn't it?
I always look at it as it's beyond, but it includes physics. So when I do this mantra, or when you do this mantra, you actually create a vibration in your physical being that will attract a man and relationships with men that are truthful and respectful. And I've seen amazing things with this mantra. Girls, listen up, because this one works.
Yeah, actually I've just been thinking this mantra and it's happened already here in Bali.
Well, the tradition of the mantra is that you say it 100,000 times, and you actually record it on the calendar. So this is why we have the mala bead. It's 108 one round, another round. So if you do only 2 rounds, you've got 216 already. And this is to integrate the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, and to actually look at your progress. I've had so many amazing stories with women who've used this mantra, Sat Patim Dehi Parameshvara, sung in the way you like, but of course when you're doing it, counting it, it's much faster. It's Sat Patim Dehi Parameshvara, Sat Patim Dehi Parameshvara. And I remember one woman that was a very high level, working with CEOs, and she was organizing conventions, and so she met a lot of men, most of them married. So needless to say, they were very attracted to her, but it was sometimes many painful relationships if she chose to go that route. So finally she started doing the mantra, and she met this amazing guy. He was doing the mantra to attract a woman.
Oh,
that's right.
So the resonating frequencies between the men and the women doing the mantras will actually be activating and attracting.
Yes. And an interesting thing I saw is if people stop doing the mantra, they easily fall back into their old pattern. So anyway, she did that and he did that, and they attracted each other, and they felt so ecstatically in love, and then they stopped doing the mantra, and all the old stuff came back. Okay, so she started again with the mantra on her own, separated from that one. And one day she went out of our center to get some plants, and it was only 10 minutes away. I thought, where is she? Did she have a car accident? What happened? Like 3 hours later, she comes back ecstatic, petunias in hand, and she had met this amazing guy who owned the flower garden place in Italy, and they're together to this day. So she continued working with this mantra, and I've seen this so many times here in Bali. Also, women coming to me quite distressed. Perhaps they've had really sad relationships that resulted in loss of children, conscious loss of children. They were quite disillusioned. And the minute they start doing this mantra, they meet somebody in the swimming pool here. Somebody escorts them around Ubud in a beautiful way. It really attracts truth from a man. It magnetizes it. It creates that around you, and respect in the form of the Parameshvara. And every man should really be a Parameshvara.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And I love how that it's got such a pure intent of like not just romance and intimacy. Like, I mean, intimacy is a beautiful spiritual tantric thing, but and it's not like, you know, that fairy tale, oh, are you the one kind of stuff. It's about like this healthy, wholesome, collaborative relationship stuff, you know, which is beautiful. Because, I mean, I read something the other day that said something like, about relationships where your best friend and is your love is your lover and your best friend. And I thought, yeah, that's a really nice dynamic. You know, so.
Yeah, I love to do things, gardening, do my own lawn. So I used to do this mantra all the time, Satpatim Dehi Parameshvara. And I had so many guys in Italy helping me with the garden, crafting fruit trees, making organic gardening, because there are things where really working as a team, male and female, is really important now. And to create a world that is of truth is ever more important for all beings. And without truth, we really don't have love. You really don't have harmony. And without truth, we don't have respect. And we're at a place where maybe we could love a lot of people. I think people could have more and more loving relationships if we could be truthful about it. Because love is going to be different from each person. This is where, as a society, as our culture, in the Western culture, we get kind of like, you know. And in reality, for most people, they don't stay convinced that monogamy is their way. So then we have divorce.
Yeah.
But they still care for the people. So how do we continue to hold that vibration of love and truth and respect? I believe mantras are sacred formulas. And they come from the time when there was peace and harmony on the planet. So now it's come back. You know, 15 years ago we didn't have kirtan. It's like a wave that has come.
Big, and people love to sing and dance.
And people say healing. Yeah, they say this is a prediction of the change that's coming, and that this has happened before when there was a real big wave in Gregorian chanting. That this predicts a change that we are making as a world. So what are those kirtans all about? Those kirtans are all about, a lot of it, and does include the time of Sanskrit chanting. And that time was a time that there was health, there was harmony, there was truth, there was peace, there was divine love.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Satpatim Dehi Parameshvara! Satpatim Dehi Parameshvara! Thank you.
For all the people.
SoulJuiceTV, yay!
And Awahoshi. Come to Bali and see Awa. She's great. She's amazing.
Okay, I look forward to seeing you here in this amazing vortex.
Yes, it is a vortex.
Thank you.
Thank you.